Hey YouTube, it's Alex. I'm here today with my Pinkie Pie collection, and excuse me. I thought I would just showcase a couple of the pieces I have in my collection, talk about what I'm expecting to get, and my thoughts as well on the Equestria Girls line that has been released over the past year or two. So, I'm going to start out by showing my brushables. And this is, I think this was the first Pinkie Pie I owned. I actually had a collection which consisted of one of each character, which is kind of what I was doing at the time with Monster High. I'm still doing that. I have one of each character. I have the basic of each. And that was what I wanted to start with ponies too. And then I later condensed it to realizing that I only wanted to do Pinkie Pie, so I have a Pinkie Pie collection now. So this was my first. I cut and styled her hair when I first got her to look like Pinkie's mane, but since moving 2 or 3 times, you know, it's gotten really gross. So I did happen to cut this one. Her hair was, you know, long and brushable, but she was the collector's edition. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little tiny like brush of glitter over the Pinkie Pie cutie mark. Get a little bit of shine. Yeah, there it is. So that meant that she was from the collector's box, which also included the Nightmare Moon doll brushable. So that was my first. Let's see, who else do I have here? This is one of the bargain ones, and I say bargain because they only cost like $2 now, and their legs are a little bit different in the spacing, so that's how you can tell. See, a little weird. She's got more of a like V shape. This one's got more of a straight down look, and that's how I can tell the difference between these little discount ponies and the more sophisticated ones. And there's nothing wrong with these discount ponies, aside from, you know, a little bit of an issue with head turning and stuff like that. But you pick these up at like the cash register at Target. That's actually where I got this one. I was in line at Target and I grabbed her because, you know, I wanted a pony that didn't have glitter on it, and one more for the collection. There's a couple of issues with these guys because, you know, misprints her cutie marks like here on her belly rather than here, and stuff like that, but other than that, really cute little toy. So she was like $2-3. These are a little more special. The Rainbow collection was just recently released, so this is the Pinkie Pie with the rainbow mane. I only paid like $5 for this one too. It was some kind of, ooh, the glitter's falling out. It was some kind of sale at Target, I believe, or was it Toys R Us? And she's again got a different kind of body, not really printed very well, but all in the same. I really enjoy her. I enjoy having her in the collection. I enjoy the mane. The tinsel is a bit of an issue because every once in a while you have one fall out, but other than that, really cute brushable. As you can see here, she's got the pink tinsel, the regular pink hair fibers, orange hair fibers, and then she is yellow tinsel, which I believe is consistent with the show. So, but she just came with like a hairbrush and stuff. She's nothing too special. And then this is the Pinkie Pie's Boutique Crystal. My lighting's really bad here, I'm sorry. But this is the crystal. She is entirely covered in glitter. It's not the actual mold that's glittery. It's like a thin glue layer of glitter, and the hair is a little more hot pink than the usual, which is kind of cute. She comes with the little clip, and she came with a brush, I think. The cutie mark is, you know, black, white, and pink. Really cute. I like her a lot. She happens to be my favorite, and I put her right in the center of the collection. I believe they also produced a lilac pony for that collection, and they were in the clear boxes, but they were all Target exclusives. So I know they recently discontinued at my Target. I don't know if they're still selling or processing them anymore. But yeah, so that's Pinkie Pie's boutique. Blah. This was one of the first fashion ponies they released. She's like 5 or 6 inches. She's got shoes and the cupcake tote and the saddle's separate from the skirt, little headband and stuff. I did alter her mane. So she's really cute. All the stuff is removable. I had the Rainbow Dash too with the sunglasses, which I recently gave to a friend. And so this is my bigger one. Recently I showed my Pinkie Pie the Chinese New Year edition, so if you want to see her, go ahead and check out that link on my channel. So Funko has also released a couple of figures. I also have Derpy, and they look like this. And they're cute. This one was a gift. I wouldn't have normally purchased this, but she's really cute. They also have a metallic version on Amazon, which I'm hoping to get soon. They sell for around $10. They have, you know, little cutie mark, My Little Pony licensing on the foot, and they have that dopey look like the rest of the pop figures. So she's cute. The head only moves. It's not much to it. And then this was the Hot Topic Funko figure, which I know they're still producing new ponies all the time. I think the most recent that I had seen were Applejack and Big Mac, which they had released at Hot Topic. I think they're Hot Topic exclusive only, but you know, check Amazon, check eBay, all that good stuff. And she reminds me of like the TF2 kind of thing where everyone, you know, features the 3D version of the pony. She's cute. She does not move at all. She is a vinyl statue. The tail is the heaviest part of her, and it's got some kind of like weird compartment back here which wasn't seamed over very nicely. But you know, she's really, really cool. A good piece of the collection. Just pony licensed. All of these toys that I am showing are Hasbro licensed. And then these guys are pretty new. I like them. I do this thing when I look at blind bags and stuff like that, and these guys were blind bagged, basically. You know, they come in this little capsule. One way you can tell if it's a Pinkie Pie figure is if it's the heaviest, because she has the most hair. A lot of times you'll get her or Fluttershy, so if you weigh them out against each other, and that's actually how I picked this one up. She was just, you know, one of those little blind bag capsules. And I sat there for like a good 3 minutes, and Mitchell was watching me weigh all these capsules. I'm like, this one's a Pinkie Pie, I just know it. I got home, and lo and behold, it was. So these guys are the Fashums, kind of like Squishums, I guess. I'm not sure what toy company produces these, but I know they're Hasbro licensed. And they're not really well painted, you know, I have a feeling they're Chinese produced. It doesn't say, it just says Hasbro on here. But the hair on these is really weird because it's like a cap. It's not all one piece of rubber. They only have one ear. I know for a fact all the ponies only have one ear because, you know, the hair is molded so that the hair covers one ear. So they all have the very consistent mold. They're cute and they're squishy and they fit in a child's pocket, and I really like them. I think they're cute. Now onto the Equestria Girls. I am not a fan of the toys per se. I did think the movie was really cute. I did watch it. I am part of the Pony Brony fandom, whatever you want to call it. So I enjoyed that. These are awful. I know, and I'm just gonna speak straight from opinion here. I bought this when the movie first came out. I was like, okay, so I enjoy the film. I'm gonna spend the $10 and get the little doll. And I did. And she looks nothing like the film. I know they are recently thinking about releasing a couple more, you know, of these dolls for the Rainbow Rocks movie or whatever it is. I will not be buying them. I don't think they don't appeal. The design is awful. They remind me of Bratz dolls with these nub feet. Even here, the paint, there's a big yellow stripe down her leg. I don't know if you can see that. But the paint rubs off on each other. The cutie mark is just awfully misprinted. I have not seen one of these look really good, except for people who do repaints. I've seen some really nice repaints of them. But these are bad. I don't find any love for these. I understand Hasbro is used to producing like those, you know, toys for girls that are rather simple. Granted, this is simple, but if you're going to create a doll that's, you know, gonna cost someone $10, you want to have some posability, you want to have alternate clothing, etc. As far as I know, they have not released clothing packages. These dolls are very generic looking. I feel like I could pick this up at a discount store. I know that's not cool to say, but I really dislike them. The dolls, that is. I've seen, you know, the My Little Pony merch page on Tumblr and other stuff like that, Taobao, whatever, put up a couple more of these guys that are coming out soon. The Hasbro company is basically just trying to compete with Mattel right now, who's taking off with Monster High, which you guys know I'm a big fan of, and I love being a part of that movement. So, good luck is all I can say to Hasbro right now. I'm not seeing these take off anytime soon. I mean, perhaps people, you know, maybe families who don't want to buy Monster High, you know, go the Anthro route with these. As a collector, I may or may not buy one or two more. This is the only Equestria Girls doll I own. I didn't buy anything else. I thought about getting Pinkie Pie's boutique with the sort of goth look, which I was excited to get, but the price never went down. She stayed at like $20, which for me was not worth it. I'd rather put that toward a new Monster High than to get a semi-jointed Equestria Girl doll. But those are just my thoughts. As far as the rest of my collection goes, I have a couple of plushies that are consistent. I have magnets. I have a cup somewhere in my kitchen. That's about it, you know? I'm looking on expanding the collection. If you guys want to recommend anything to me, feel free to leave links in the comments, etc. I'm interested in whatever you guys find. Thanks so much for watching.